You meet someone new and the connection is immediate. The banter flows, the chemistry is electric, and the two of you seem to snap into place with an almost gravitational pull. Fast forward 6 months. The honeymoon phase fades, the arguments start, and you wake up to a sudden, chilling realization. You are in the exact same exhausting, toxic dynamic you previously escaped. When this happens over and over, we often look outward for a culprit. We blame timing, we curse our fate, and we adopt the identity of someone who is simply unlucky in love. This feeling of being cursed overlooks a more complex reality. The sheer consistency of these patterns suggests a specific internal engine is at work, a mechanism that thrives on the very repetition we claim to hate. Your brain ignores randomness when selecting romantic partners. While your conscious mind is looking for someone kind and reliable, your subconscious is actively hunting for specific, recognizable behavioral traits. It is willing to bypass genuine compatibility and even sabotage your present stability to satisfy an old, deeply ingrained historical blueprint. This recurring cycle is the byproduct of a highly efficient neurological sorting algorithm, one that values recognition over actual happiness. This algorithm is driven by a psychological phenomenon known as familiarity bias. This diagram shows how the brain operates like a relentless auditor. It is constantly scanning your environment, comparing every new person against a stored baseline template of what it already knows. The system contains a significant biological glitch. It equates familiar with safe. If your past was chaotic or emotionally painful, the auditor will accept a new, dangerous situation because it perfectly aligns with that jagged historical template. This leads the brain to flag healthy, stable partners as unrecognized anomalies. They feel boring or unpredictable to the auditor, which promptly discards them in favor of a pattern it knows how to navigate. In the neurological economy of your mind, predictability is valued significantly higher than emotional safety. This auditing process is powered by a deeper psychological engine, repetition compulsion. We subconsciously return to these painful dynamics in a desperate attempt to retroactively solve a past trauma. The brain recreates a difficult historical dynamic with a brand new person, hoping that this time it can control the situation and finally win the love or validation it was previously denied. Every new toxic relationship is essentially the subconscious mind staging a rematch of a past defeat, hoping to rewrite history. This strategy contains a fatal logical flaw. This cycle functions as a self-harm loop, one that the brain misinterprets as a form of problem solving. Breaking the cycle requires acknowledging that your internal emotional compass is currently broken. It is pointing you toward what it knows, not what you need. Escaping the loop means learning to tolerate the boredom and initial discomfort of healthy, unfamiliar dynamics. To a brain conditioned by toxic patterns, genuine peace will initially trigger alarm bells, simply because it is entirely unknown. The path to healing begins with a single realization: familiarity is not safety.